When LG G2 was launched in September 2013, LG made a big step forward on the premium smartphones field. LG G2 was a really great phone, and all the premium devices that followed by LG had the same victorious tempo. So now we have the next big thing from LG. It's called LG G3, and it is here in our hands, and it has an amazing screen, extreme tech specs, and a lot of competition, as the premium devices of Samsung, HTC and Huawei are already in the market. So let's review the device and compare it to the competition. For starters, let's check the screen. LG G3 has a great massive 5.5 inches QHD screen with great resolution, and it's the first smartphone with QHD screen resolution and 434 pixels per inch. It's a huge screen compared to the body of the device. 76.4% of the front is covered by the screen. This screen is really great, and when you open high quality images and videos you can see impressive detail. The competition has also great screens like the 469 ppi screen of HTC One with 4.7 inches, the 469 ppi screen of Google Nexus 5 with 5 inches, and there are 7 smartphones with 441 ppi and 5-inch screens. Of course, none of them has the resolution and the pixels of LG G3, so LG G3 has the best screen of the market right now. So now let's check the camera. LG G3 has a 13 megapixel camera and a 2.1 megapixel front camera. It's the first Android smartphone with optical image stabilization and laser autofocus. The laser autofocus is a new technology that can measure distances even in the dark, so it is extremely accurate and fast, and it takes great photos even in the dark. Both of them can take video at 2160p, and the front camera is a selfie camera with bigger lens, with larger pixels and brighter lens than the main camera, so it can take better shots of ourselves. There is also dual LED, a two-tone flash for night shots, and it also has multiple mics which monitor ambient noise levels and tune the sound accordingly, so the audio is great even in loud environment. So let's check the competition. We have Nokia Lumia 930, which has also optical image stabilization. It's the only device with that technology, and it belongs of course in the Windows Phone area. So in the Android devices we can find Sony Xperia Z2 with a 20.7 megapixel camera and a slightly smaller screen at 5.2 inches, and there are also 5 phones with biggest cameras than LG G3, and they are available. Like all of them are Sony devices except Samsung Galaxy K Zoom. They all have 20.7 megapixel camera, which is bigger than the 13 megapixel camera of LG G3, and also Samsung Galaxy S5 has a 16 megapixel camera, and LG G Flex and Sony Xperia T2 Ultra have 13 megapixel cameras and of course bigger screens. Now let's check the processor. LG G3 has an ultra-fast Snapdragon 801 quad-core processor at 2.5 GHz, and it is available in 2 versions, one with 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage, and one with 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage. So there is also a microSD slot, and this is available in both versions. In the competition you can find exactly the same chipset in Samsung Galaxy S5 and Oppo Find 7. It's a really fast processor, and Samsung Galaxy Note 3 and LG G Pro 2 have also fast processors and 3 GB of RAM, so these are also great devices. And there are a lot of fast smartphones with quad-core processors like Sony Xperia Z2, Samsung Galaxy S5, HTC One M8 that are really fast, but LG G3 is one of the fastest devices today. The battery of LG G3 is a 3000 mAh battery that gives a lot of power to the device, and there is also a power saving option to make the battery last longer. The battery lives longer because it has a new technology. LG replaced the traditional metals of the battery with new carbon metals, so the battery has bigger life. And here the competition is really strong. We have Huawei SN8 with a huge 4050 mAh battery that is the biggest battery found today on the smartphone. And also at 5.5 inches there are devices with slightly bigger batteries like LG Optimus G Pro and LG G Pro Lite, Samsung Galaxy Note 3 and even Samsung Galaxy Note 2. But these devices have batteries that are with older technology, so the new technology of LG G3 has better results in the lifetime. So now let's check the software. LG G3 has the latest Android 4.4 and rich software. There are devices and apps. There are apps like Knock On, which is a tap and wake up app. You can quickly wake your phone by tapping on the screen twice. And Knock On is quickly growing in popularity among users and is also copy-pasted by other companies like Sony and HTC. Knock Code allows you to design your own security pattern, choosing among different variations. There is also Content Lock, which will hide all files and photos when you give your phone to a friend or your wife. There is also Kill Switch, which allows you to find your lost phone and recover it or delete all the data, and it also works as an antivirus. So let's check the combination now. There are 7 phones with Android 4.4 right from the start. These are LG G Pro 2, Sony Xperia Z2, Samsung Galaxy S5, HTC One M8, Google Nexus 5, LG G3 and Samsung Galaxy K Zoom. There are also some software-rich devices, and these are Samsung Galaxy Note 3, S5, One M8 and Sony Xperia Z2. And these devices offer also a rich software. And Knock On is also found in HTC One M8 and Sony Xperia Z2. So here you have a rich software device, but it's not a unique device. You have a lot of apps that make your life easier, but well, there are also other devices with a lot of apps that make your life easier. So now let's check the size and the design. LG G3 has a great look with a new material with metallic look that is both scratch and fingerprint resistant. It looks like it's metal, but it's not. It feels like plastic. The body is compact and the screen is huge, and the device is available in white, black, gold, red and violet. The useful buttons on the back are still there like in LG G2, and you can control the power and the volume. And it's at 8.9 millimeters and 149 grams. It's not the slimmest nor the lightest device, but it's on the average for the size of the screen. A thinner device like now it's Huawei Ascend P6 with 6.2 millimeters, while LG G3 is at 8.9 millimeters. Well, it's a device that is big, and you will like it. It's not fat or heavy, but it's on the average. So let's see the verdict. LG G3 has a great screen and a great camera, and this is what you want on a smartphone today. And of course it has a powerful processor. LG G3 has all of them, and it's a complete device. And it also has many more, like software that can make the difference in the security field. So it's an expensive device and we want to protect it. So LG G3 is a great phone for us, and it is the winner right now in the best Android devices. Thanks for watching from Android Web Club.